takes, hot brews, no filter, no fluff. It's the Bearded Coffee Rant, and we've had enough.
Right, sit down, grab a coffee, you know the score by now. And if you have recently been publicly humiliated by a self-checkout machine, this is a safe space. Because today we need to talk about self-checkouts. Or, as I prefer to call them, passive-aggressive robots designed to make buying a sandwich feel like a fucking criminal investigation. Now let me be clear, I understand why they exist. They're fast, they're convenient, they're efficient, in theory. But in practice, I've had friendlier encounters with Wasps. Because at least Wasps have the fucking common decency to be openly hostile. A self-checkout machine pretends to be helpful whilst quietly judging every decision you've made since 1924. You walk up, scan your first item, boop, everything seems fine, civilised, professional, and then suddenly, unexpected item, unexpected? It's a fucking packet of crisps, we literally scanned it 2 seconds ago. What exactly were you expecting? A fucking tractor?
What are you talking about?
And the tone that it fucking spouts this shite with. It's unbelievable. Every instruction sounds less like guidance and more like a disappointed parent. Please place item in the bagging area. I have! It's there! We're both looking at it! Why are we arguing? And then comes the fucking summoning ritual with some fucking bored teenager. The little flashing light, the one that calls over the poor staff member. Now you've got an audience. The machine has essentially raised its hand and announced, "Excuse me, this man appears capable of purchasing bread." And now everybody waiting nearby immediately starts fucking watching. Not openly though, British people would never do that. But you can feel it. You can sense the judgment radiating throughout the entire fucking shop. And then there's the weighing system. The weighing system has clearly never met a human being before, because apparently moving an item by 3 millimeters constitutes suspicious behaviour. Suddenly alarms going off like you've fucking attempted a jewellery heist. But here's my theory, right? The machines are already judging us. Internally, silently. Every single fucking purchase. Especially when you're buying snacks. Oh, they know. You know they know. Because nobody buys 2 donuts, a family-sized trifle, a packet of chocolate digestives, and a 2-litre bottle of Iron Brew without attracting attention. The machine sees it, the machine remembers. Fuck, imagine if it could actually speak its mind. Not the scripted voice, it's real thoughts. You scan a multi-pack of cakes, boop, the machine pauses, and then says, you scan a second pack. Interesting. A third. Having a difficult week, Alan. Then you add ice cream. Picture's becoming clearer now. And don't pretend it wouldn't happen, because the machine already has that fucking energy. It's already halfway there. You scan 6 beers. Hostel friends. Scan 6 more. Bottle of wine, frozen pizza, garlic bread. Mate, mind your own fucking business. And can we discuss this age verification bollocks? Because nothing makes a grown adult feel more ridiculous than waiting for approval to buy beer while standing next to a machine that's incapable of recognising a cucumber. The machine doesn't trust anyone. Not children, not pensioners, not people with actual grey hair. Everyone is a fucking suspect. And then there's the moment where it decides you've actually stolen something. You haven't. You know you haven't. The staff know you haven't. The machine knows you haven't. But now we're all fucking doing improvisational theatre based around it. Ugh. And every supermarket claims their machines are getting smarter. Are they? Are they? Because I had one last week that had a fucking mental breakdown over a loose fucking carrot. The machine couldn't identify a carrot. A cocking carrot. One of the most recognisable vegetables on the planet. Yet somehow these companies are always talking about artificial intelligence. Let's get it through a cucumber first, shall we? Then we'll discuss the intelligence. In the bagging area, fuck me. Sweet, merciful Jesus. The bagging area. The most sensitive ecosystem known to science. You breathe in near it and it fucking files a formal complaint with HR. Move your shopping? Problem. Pick up your shopping? Problem. Exist near your shopping? Massive fucking problem. At this point, you're not scanning groceries, you're defusing a fucking bomb. And somehow, despite all this, we're expected to be grateful. We're doing the work. We're scanning the items. We're packing the bags. We're troubleshooting the fucking machine. We're effectively employed there. And the robot treats us like we're the issue. The audacity is fucking astounding. Imagine hiring a plumber, right? Doing all the plumbing yourself. Then being criticised by the kitchen sink. That is self-checkout. At this point, I don't want improvements. I want honesty. I want the machine to stop pretending. I just want it to come out and say,
I don't trust you. You don't trust me? Let's go through this together.
at least then we'd be on the same page. So here's my plea to the supermarkets of the world. Either make the self-checkouts genuinely intelligent or stop acting surprised when they have a nervous breakdown over a croissant. And to the machines themselves, if you're going to judge my shopping choices, at least have the courage to do it to my face. Because I'm tired of this shit. My cakes are none of your business. And I have genuinely had friendlier encounters with wasps.